Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about 10 baby names that we loved but did not use. If you don't know, I recently just had a baby girl. Her name is Anna, and for the longest time I had no idea what her name was going to be. We really didn't choose her name until about 12 or 16 hours after she was born, and I wanted the name to flow with the rest of our names. My boyfriend, his name is Jason. My name is Shelby, and my son's name is also Jason. So it needed to be very classic, or else if it was too out there, it wouldn't go with our names. If you want to know 10 baby names that I loved, then just keep watching. Before I knew that Anna was a girl, we had 2 boy names picked out that we loved, and we knew we would choose between one of the 2 names. So I'm going to only name off 2 boy names because we didn't put much thought into any boy names. Once we found out that she was a girl, we were over the moon, excited, happy. So we were focused on girl names. One boy named that I loved, my boyfriend did not like, is Thatcher. It just sounds really like butch to me. It sounds very masculine. It sounds like someone who is, that's Thatcher. It just sounds, it's not something you hear all the time. It's just a really interesting name. It would be cool if one day I had a son and could name him Thatcher, because it's just Thatcher. And the other name was Kyle. Kyle was very classic. It was very easy. Jason and Kyle. It flowed together, and it seemed to fit with our family. So at about 19 weeks, that's when we found out Anna was a girl, and we were like, whatever with the boy names. And we started getting really into girl names. Now, I was back and forth pretty much the rest of my pregnancy since finding out she was a girl. I had 100 different names that I loved, and I wanted to name her, but Jason, my boyfriend, could not agree with absolutely any of the names that I picked out. So most of these names are names that he did not like, but he got to pick Jason's name, so it was my turn to kind of pick the girl's name. So one name that I loved was Amelia. It sounded very, Amelia is just a very pretty name to say. It reminds me of just like, I don't know, it's just, Amelia is a beautiful name, and I mean, I still love it and might use it if we ever have any more daughters in the future, but it's a nice name. Jason did not like it, but whatever. The next name was Ivy. Now, I loved Ivy. I was sure for about 10 or 15 weeks being pregnant that I wanted to name our daughter Ivy. And then someone, when I said it to them, they had said like an IV, like in the hospital. And then I was kind of turned off by it because I was like, oh, I never had thought about that. I'd never put 2 and 2 together. No, her name would have been Ivy. Ivy. It's a very pretty name, and to me it sounds very classic and something that was used a really long time ago that's making its comeback now. But obviously we did not choose Ivy. I still think it is a very beautiful name though. The next name, it's kind of out there, so that's why we didn't choose it, but I thought it was so pretty, and Calliope. A lot of you probably know because Grey's Anatomy, but I loved the name Calliope. Just the name Callie sounded so stinking cute, like Jay and Callie. I don't know, it just flowed with me, and I loved Calliope because it was like kind of different, but it wasn't too different, and it was a name that was used back in the day, but it's something that you don't hear very often. But Jason hated that name. Not to say that it's not a beautiful name. I thought it was a beautiful name. I would have chose it if it was me, but I had to compromise. Another name that I really loved was Sophia, just because I thought it was kind of fun that it would be like J&J, and then like me and Sophia, because my name is Shelby, Shelby and Sophia. It just sounded really pretty to me, and it seemed to flow with our names. But Jason didn't like that one either. He had a cat named Sophie once, and I guess once you have an animal, you can't name your kid that the same name as your old animal. So I understand that. The next name, I was like 100% sure that for the last like 5 weeks of my pregnancy, I knew that like I was gonna name my kid this. Like I was stuck on it. I loved it. No one could talk me out of it. But I don't know, somehow when I saw her, she didn't come off as this name. And the name was Josephine. I don't know. Josephine. And then we would have called her Josie. Just the name Josie, like the nickname, it sounds so stinking beautiful. Like, there's Josie over there. Like, how cute. And I still might use this name in the future if we have any girls. But Jason liked it, but he wasn't 100% sold on it like I was. The next name was Olivia. The reason why we didn't end up naming her Olivia was because I do have a cousin named Olivia, and I don't know, it just seems weird because, I mean, we're around my cousin Olivia all the time at, you know, pretty much every holiday and every family get-together, so it would have been kind of weird if our daughter was named Olivia. Other name was Caitlin. I really liked Caitlin because it could be shortened to Kate. And I thought Jay and Kate. Jay is what we call my son. That's what, you know, because he's Jason, we call him Jay. So I thought Jay and Kate sounded really stinking cute. The last name we really liked was Reagan. And it was kind of funny because my last name is Reagan. I do plan on getting married to Jason someday, whenever the time is right and all that good stuff. And so my last name is Reagan, so she would have been Reagan Hill, and eventually I will have the last name Hill as well, but I just thought it'd be kind of fun to like name her my maiden name, but I mean, that just didn't happen for us. We just didn't name her Reagan. It would have been really cool because, you know, she would have just carried on my family's name in a way. But yes, we did not end up naming her Reagan, but I am so happy that her name is Anna, because she is Anna. Like that was meant to be her name all along, and all of these names have collectively brought me to that point. Her name is Anna Rose. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Bye!